doing a pause at the start because he cares about me. Flyby mode takes us to the middle and just is like, you're dead. Thank you. Flyby mode. So what is up, everyone? We are back with game number 2. This is the Populous The Beginning quarantine tournament. We're all in quarantine. We've got nothing better to do. We're bringing some Populous multiplayer action your way. Now, in the red, we've got Mammy, or Mammoth1661, of the clan The Absolutes, or TAS. And playing as the yellow, we have the one, the only, you saw him take a phenomenal game 1 after 52 minutes, Ph0enix. Players are charging forward, they're trying to grab their wilds. And this is a 1v1 version of the map Face Off. So expect to see a lot of play over the middle before the sides begin. Cheeky blast from Mammy to kill a couple of the converts from Ph0enix and secure himself a few more. But this map will start off a little bit slower than the map that we just saw. The population that they have available to them is a little lower, but you can see some high-level harvesting coming out, and the plans are all down. They all know what they want to build and where they want to build it. It's all a matter of execution. Mammy's got his shaman patrolling on the high ground. He wants to try and hold this. He'll probably be watching for when Ph0enix tries to push up onto this to make sure that he knocks him off. Ph0enix spots a convert opportunity though. And Ph0enix is actually starting work on a tower. Be very sneaky if he gets that down. Mammy's placed down a few tower plans himself, but he wasn't watching his shaman and he goes straight into the drink, and that is not how you want to start this face-off. Ph0enix is going to use some blast to clear up the Braves, and now he's in a position where he can start setting up his towers and try to secure this. Mammy's got a warrior hut up. This could be interesting. He's gone warrior before fire warrior, whereas Ph0enix is just now finishing his fire warrior hut. A little bit of pyromania going on over there, as the Braves set fire to bushes instead of building their huts around them. Now Mammy's got to challenge Ph0enix for this hill, but he's got to do it carefully, and he's not watching his shaman. Oh, he very almost tumbles into the drink a second time. This is the beautiful dance of shamans. Mammy gets himself knocked onto the hill, but the second blast is good and it takes him down. Ph0enix isn't even dizzy. That's 2 loads of mana gone straight to Ph0enix. And Mammy's struggling to get this hill. Ph0enix has got 2 towers, he's working on a 3rd. It's getting really difficult. Of course, that's not the end of things on Face Off. Still plenty of opportunity for Mammy. He's working on his fire warrior hut at the back here. And he's building out a base quite nicely. Mammy's respawned. He's going to start walking towards. Turns out the warrior hut wasn't really that early, it's just where you put it. So I learned something today. And he's going to start walking up the hill and hopefully have a more successful challenge. He has to be careful, there's fire warriors in there. And he's been charging a light to try and secure the hill, but he doesn't hit the light, and the fire warrior blasts are good. Push him straight back down the hill. Ph0enix has got even more Fire Warriors on the way. So I liked the light. The light was a good idea, but he has to hit it. The bottle of water that I grabbed is sparkling and is vile. Ugh. It's like drinking fire. But as you can see, Ph0enix is really starting to secure this hill. He's building huts at the back. This does not look good for Mami already. Of course, Mami said he wanted green base and he got yellow base. I did ask him if he wanted to go back and he confirmed that he wanted to play this out. Which is fine. I just hope he doesn't then use it as the reason. But tower going up here is going to help him land bridge over here. The wonderful gargoyle. The gifts of face off. Mami needs to be paying attention. Ph0enix is coming down the hill. It's going to be the first earthquake of the game. And it's much better than 90% of the EQs he cast on the 1v1 for PP. And he gets 2 huts, sets fire to a 3rd and a 4th. Bit of a glitch sinking animation there for a while. But Mami's feeling the pressure. A forward warrior hut coming out of Ph0enix. Puts him on 2 warrior huts and he can just troop Mami down to death if he wants to. Ph0enix is building up. But Mami's not discouraged. He's doing his best. He's still finding space for more huts. And he's working on trying to build. Of course, we learned from the last game, no matter how much it can look GG, you can really put the pressure out and in one attack turn the game around. Oh, and he's using the tower to get the extended range to get another good earthquake off on Mami. This is really going to start hurting because Mami's on a limited number of huts. He really should focus on upgrading these because he isn't going to get anything up here. The extra space. Building a guard tower, he's going to need it. He's got to protect himself. He's feeling very exposed right now. Huts are upgrading though. Let's have a little look at what Ph0enix is up to. Ph0enix's huts aren't upgrading as much, but Ph0enix has got a lot more of them, and he's got secure. And if I was Ph0enix, I'd just be... These warriors could be praying to this, right? You don't lose anything. You just put another clock. This is correct. Mami's going for an early land bridge off to the side. He's getting himself more room to build, but also just opening up a threat for Ph0enix that Ph0enix does not have anywhere near as locked down as the middle. It's not going to be easy to launch a side attack because if Ph0enix is sat here on the middle, the second he leaves, you know, Ph0enix gets an easy attack. But it at least gives Ph0enix something else to think about, because right now this is a very one-dimensional game for the Royal Willows player. The light trade is good and it's in Mami's favour. Ph0enix goes down and Mami now has a window of opportunity to do something. What is it though? Just walking into towers on the hill. Wouldn't recommend that as your plan. And he's made use of his warrior hut. Look at these warriors. He wants to take back the middle and he's going to do it with a horde of warriors. Good, he's using Swarm to keep those warriors distracted. Ghosts are making more phantom warriors. Which warriors are real, which ones are fake? The ones that are stood still are absolutely fake. But this is a great little play by Mami to try and re-secure the middle. He needs to be careful. Ph0enix's Shaman is coming back up. She fires the light. She doesn't find it. The blast goes off. Doesn't find its target. Mami blasts back. And I can't even see who died. Ph0enix died again and Mami is still alive. There are fire warriors in these huts, but Mami gets the revenge earthquake back. And it's good. 3 huts shake. 4th hut shakes. 2 huts sink. 2 more huts catch fire. That is a beautiful earthquake from Mami and exactly what he needed to see. Just look at that. The middle is back under Mami's control. Everything that Ph0enix has worked hard on is being undermined. And that's got to feel good if you're the task player. There are warriors working away, chopping down these towers. Now there is one disadvantage, of course, because Ph0enix has built all of this and this has all had to be destroyed. Mami has to hold the mid for a lot longer before he can make use of it. But with this number of troops, sure they're not guard towers, but hey, they'll make the mid hard to retake. The light is good. The light is not good. But the blast, they trade blasts, and both Shamans get out fine. Ph0enix is starting to work on some defensive towers now. He's getting a little concerned at how exposed he suddenly feels. Mami's defensive towers are already in place from the earlier aggression, and he's just slowly creeping out huts to the side. His upgrades are looking good. Most of his huts have upgraded at least once by now, though these that were under pressure obviously haven't been upgraded yet. Got a couple of max size huts from Ph0enix as well, with another one on the way. Mami's making a very aggressive guard tower that's facing the wrong way. He's already got 1 guard tower up on the high ground already. All these warriors that are idle, get them moving, get them generating a little bit of mana. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Get them moving, get them praying, get them working, get them doing something, Mami. You need the mana. Got Braves fetching wood over here, building even more huts. Now Mami needs to be careful of this, because he's already connected this, create himself an opportunity that he ended up not needing. But this could now very well be an opportunity for Ph0enix that could bite him in the backside if he doesn't pay attention. And as you can see, the warriors are already moving over. Ph0enix is thinking it. He's not paying attention. Mami sneaks into the tower and snipes the Shaman and follows up with a cheeky earthquake. Gets a guard tower and a hut for his troubles. 3 more huts suffer the damage, but Mami is now charging in with a horde of warriors. This could be it in one easy stroke. Ph0enix is thinking about what he has to do next. He's got warriors, but he doesn't have enough. All these fire warriors pushing in. Additional warriors. It's just too much to deal with. He needs to be careful of the core. Shaman respawning for exactly that reason. And she's up. The lights are good. 2 lights. Mami's still alive. 3 lights and he's still alive. The blast finally takes him out. Takes him out of the base, but the pop damage is real. Even more troops are trying to pour into Ph0enix's base. Mami is not letting up. He's not making the mistake of the first game. He's keeping the pressure on. He wants Ph0enix to be backed into a corner. Now, of course, he has to be mindful. The mid is nowhere near as fortified for him as it was for Ph0enix when he took it in a blaze of glory. But he is training warriors. He is training fire warriors. He needs to get those troops in the mid and try and give himself a window for when a shaman respawns. Mami goes for a little roll. Roll down the middle. That's Ph0enix, not Mami. My apologies. Oh, the light misses. It's not good. Second light also misses. Shaman's feeling dizzy. She's had too many explosions go off near her. She's been doing too much rolling. Blast trick's good. And again, Ph0enix goes down. Ph0enix had an opportunity to challenge the mid, and it just wasn't as good as when Mami took the mid back. Pressure's on now. Mami is applying it. He's got to be careful. He's going to get pushed in the water. Oh, a smart land bridge stops him. Touches the water, gets his feet wet, and immediately saves himself. Oh, the light isn't good. The EQ goes in deep. Mami's still alive, but the blast connects and it takes him out finally. But the Fire Warrior hut is a casualty of that EQ, as well as that large hut. Glitches out for us a little bit there. And the Warriors still just cutting down Pop. Every blast you're spending on these Warriors is mana that you're not saving up to counterattack. And every follower you lose, even if it's just one or two, they're not producing you mana. It's a double-edged sword, and both edges work in the favour of Mami. So we've got even more warriors. Mami is just keeping the pressure on. He's sending fire warriors as well. It's just a constant pouring of men. Another hut's going down. Ph0enix will not even get the opportunity to use the side at this rate. Although we see some land bridges going down. He's creating land for himself at the back. That could have been his opportunity to attack at the side, but he doesn't want to do it. And the warriors are pouring in at the front. He's losing more and more huts, more and more ground, and more population. I don't think expanding at the back there was the correct option. You're taking a lot of population damage and you're just letting more and more into your base. Fire warriors pressure the shaman. The blasts aren't quick enough. Has he even got any blasts? There they are. The blasts go down. The ghosts, the warriors, the fire warriors, they're pressuring the shaman. He's in a corner. He's dizzied up already and he hasn't even got into battle with Mami yet. Both lights trade. Both lights miss. The second wave of lights, and Ph0enix misses with Mami getting the kill. Ph0enix calls the GG, but of course Ph0enix called the GG before, and he ended up winning that game. But it's looking a lot less likely here on face-off. Mami's now just finding groups of Braves. He's blasting them down. He's getting the EQs off. He's just finishing off this game. And you've got to give it to Mami. After the game 1 loss, it would be easy to be shaken and easy to let that get to you, but Mami has not done that. He has come back stronger. He has said he can play better, and he has really taken it to Ph0enix for game number 2. One of the spectators is really happy for Mami's victory. And he's putting a guard post on Yellow's hut. Okay. A little bit of spectator fun. Ph0enix is using the defensive earthquake. Hey. Alright. That was the weirdest earthquake I think I've ever seen, but it about spells how Ph0enix is feeling right now, I think. He's got nothing left. Mami is just pouring soldiers forward. He isn't even bothering to secure the mid. He doesn't need it. Ph0enix has got nothing left to give to this game, and it's all about the Warriors cleaning up the remaining population. Ph0enix is going to have to go back to the drawing board for this game. He's got to ask himself, when he had the mid, where did it go wrong? Oh, the blast and the lightning, they trade, and the lightning gets the kill, but Ph0enix has had enough. He quits. That is the end of game number 2.